I guess that means that things are starting. Well, I'm just going to let these ladies open up for me. I'm so blessed to have a trio that I'm playing. They're the voices, I'm the band. They hired me as backup guitar player, so I got to, they're people that I've known for some time, actually. And this is Gail, this is Claire, and this is Karen. And give them a listen, because they're hot.
I'm so glad everyone's here to listen to some beautiful music and support a fabulous local artist. We're going to start with a song that I wrote about friendships and the people that get you through the hard times. Oh no, we're not. We're going to start with an a cappella song about kindness. I've decided to be happy. I've decided to be glad. I've decided to be grateful for all I ever had. I've decided to let go of all this pain tonight. I've decided to let go of all these demons inside. I know I am blessed. I know all I ever wanted was this. I know I don't need more. I've got what I came for. I've decided to be open to that little voice inside, telling me I'm beautiful. It's okay to be alive. I've decided to be kinder to myself when I feel sad. I've decided to be grateful for all I ever had. I know I am blessed. I know all I ever wanted was this. I know I don't need more. I've got what I came for. Okay. So this is the song that I wrote about friendships and siblings of the heart. It's called Sisters of the Heart. I have a family I was born to. Good people are. Sometimes when I'm with them, I feel a little small. My childhood trauma minefields lurk beneath their feet. So often when I'm with them, what I am is just discreet. But I have sisters of the heart, singers of the songs, dancers and the dreamers. We can sing all day long. I was not born next to you, but as long as we can sing, the sisters of the heart help me to dance all of my that come on over when their souls are in arrears. I know that they all need me, so of course I must be strong. It's the sisters that support me, with them I sing my own song. So I open up that great big box and I let myself on out. With a great big voice I soar aloft, and I never need to shout. I have a family I was born to, and I love them all so dear. But with the sisters of the heart, I see myself so very clear. I'll always be a dancing dreamer until my days are done. With the sisters in my heart, my songs will be well sung. I have sisters of the heart, singers of the songs, dancers and the dreamers. We can sing all day long. I was not born next to you, but as long as we can sing, the sisters of the heart help me to dance all of my dreams. I have sisters of the heart, singers of the songs, dancers and the dreamers. We can sing all day long. I was not born next to you, but as long as we can sing, the sisters of the heart help me to dance all of my dreams. Sisters of the heart help me to dance all of my dreams.
Dangerous. It's dangerous having an act like that right before you come out. I knew I should have gone first and then. Simply stand and deliver. Let the winners pass you by. Let your life be a journey, not a race. Is a diamond all the same. By your shine the world is made a brighter place. With her mind and her magic, she created a poem on a windy meadow high above the town. Every line fell together, every word fell into place. Then she folded up the page and started down. Inside the Boise Tavern, she stood up to read her words. No one heard them but a young man near the door. They haunted him all evening, turned his life around, while a poem lay crumpled on the barroom floor. So you never know who's listening, where your spark might start a flame after you've become a long-forgotten face. 'Cause a diamond undetected is a diamond all the same. By your shine the world is made a brighter place. So simply stand and deliver, let it out and let it go. Let your life be a journey, not a race. 'Cause a diamond undetected is a diamond all the same. By your shine the world is made a brighter place. By your shine the world is made a brighter place. By your shine the world is made a brighter place. everybody here? Does it sound good? Right. Okay, well, we'll carry on. Here's a song some of you may have heard. It's kind of a takeoff on that movie Field of Dreams. You know, they say if you play a country western record backward, you know, you play the record backwards, what do you get? The guy gets his car back, he gets his dog back, he gets his wife back. Well, this is kind of that way with that movie, because the guy starts with this beautiful cornfield and decides to, you know, pave it all and make a concrete. Well, it's a great inspiration, but in my song, he kind of goes the other way, so. Well, Sam, it only proves if you don't build it, they won't come. Sam's name to baseball was like Chrysler's name to cars. Folks knew he was the trainer behind all the famous stars. So rumors flew like robins about his billion-dollar loan. He would build the greatest stadium the world had ever known. Well, Sam found some land for the stadium. It was listed on the internet. So he drove out west in a three-piece suit, wingtip shoes, and a baseball cap. But near the site, his air-conditioned car broke down on a back road by some hippies on an organic farm. Well, they took him in and fed him a delicious garden-grown dinner. Sam decided then and there he wanted no more of the sports racket. He'd seen it all: drugs, rigged games, and young men's ruined lives. So no build, no stadium, no way. No, Sam decided then and there he would transform that land into an organic cornfield. Well, Sam, I know you're scared of your 50 million fans. They won't understand that you've had a change of plans. But you gotta keep the faith, even though it might sound dumb. You gotta just believe, if you don't build it, they won't come. And now, a month later, there's no backhoes, no graders, no excavators. Sam's barefoot, wearing blue overalls, a red paisley kerchief, and a big straw hat. They're working the land, mostly by hand, with wheelbarrow loads full of manure and mulch, digging trenches and rows with trowels and hoes, and the seeds are soon in the ground. Shoots are just peeking out of the rich black earth. Baseball season's a heartbeat away, and those billion-dollar rumors are catching up with Sam. He's peering through his stadium glasses at a bumper-to-bumper highway of what he's afraid are going to be beer-belching, corn-tromping baseball fanatics. Well, Sam, I know you're scared of your 50 million fans, but they stop and stare and wonder when they see your change of plans. 'Cause once they see the corn waving green across the land, once they smell the soil that's been turned by human hand, 50 million baseball junkies converted on the spot. 50 million wannabe workers wanna be working their own plot. 50 million future farmers headed back to where they're from. Well, Sam, it only proves if you don't build it, they won't come. Yeah, Sam, it only proves if you don't build it, they won't come. Thank you. So here's a song about another kind of a hero, I guess. Got a neighbor, I call him Plastic Man. He's got plastic all over his land. It's piling up in his backyard. He must be shopping really hard. All the bubble wrap and styrofoam overflowing all around his home. The consequence is drastic, that's why I call him Plastic Man. Plastic Man. True confession, I got a little bit too, can't help it. In spite of all that I do, he told me if it bothers me, I could stash it in his yard for free. Well, I said, neighbor, I don't mean to be rude, but if you want it, well, you got problems, dude. Your fetish is fantastic. You're nothing but a plastic man. Well, this is what he said to me. Produce bags in the market are free, so folks waste as many as they wish. So more plastic in the sea than fish. He said, I collect them when I can. I take them where they're used again. And peanuts and plastic wrap and every form of plastic crap is hopeless, but I do it still. 'Cause if I don't, who else will? I'm the Plastic Man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got a neighbor, I call him Plastic Man. He's got plastic all over his land. His mission is fantastic. Celebrate the Plastic Man. He's a saint, a bodhisattva, an avatar, a plastic man. Thank you. You know, I got to tell you, it's humbling singing for this audience because everybody here is an artist. And, you know, I mean, there's some obvious artists here. Here's one. Malcolm Terrence is out in the audience. The last time I was in here, he's an artist of the pen. He wrote this book, and this book is about, it's called Beginner's Luck. It's about what we experienced in the 60s and the 70s, the 80s, but from his perspective, living in a commune in Northern California, up near, you know, with the loggers and all that. So I just mentioned him. Where is he? There's Malcolm, yeah. So if you see that book is it in Bookshop Santa Cruz? Okay, well, go get a copy. But, you know, I didn't want to embarrass Malcolm because everybody here, Esther, Marjorie, you know, the room is full of Song and Abigail and Terry and Ed. Everybody's an artist, so we all have our ways, even if it's an artist at forging checks or whatever, you know, it's all over the place. But, you know, I thought of the name for this concert, Tunes for Troubled Times, way back in the beginning of this year, and I didn't realize how troubled it would be. And yeah, we're in messy times. We really are. And it's important to watch the details because that's where the devil is. But I think the blessing of his art is that sometimes it can get us out of the trees and seeing the whole forest. And so, you know, art has metaphor and it has all those big words. It's archetypal, you know, it's beyond those details and we can see deeper things. So, you know, some of the songs I'm going to sing tonight, they're interpretable. For what you can make out of them, that's what there is there for you, I guess. This next one came out of a time when I was writing songs not even necessarily from a human point of view. It could be, this one could be like a a coyote, or maybe even a prairie dog. It's called Freedom is a Ghost Town, but it's not the freedom in South County. It's some other imagined freedom, maybe one in the high desert country. Freedom is a ghost town, the air's thin and dry. Stars come out at sundown to fill the empty sky. People trying to get here, searching for a clue. But freedom is a ghost town and there's nothing here to do. Workers built a freeway wearing hard hats and boots. Planners drew the blueprints wearing neckties and suits. But the tourists missed the turnoff where the desert meets the sky. Freedom is a ghost town and the Greyhound passes by. Say, hey, the Greyhound passes by. They're all about connection, cell phones in hand. They built a string of towers across the endless sand. They got Wi-Fi, they got cable, and there's backup if they fail. But freedom is a ghost town and there's no incoming mail. Save for freedom like it's something you could buy. Factories in the distance light up the evening sky. But here in downtown freedom, there's an echo in the square. Streets aligned with wildflowers blooming everywhere. Say, blooming everywhere. If you came here to be busy, you would be a restless guest. It's heaven for the poet, but it's hell for all the rest. For the businessman, a bummer. For the dreamer, it's divine. I see a lizard sleeping on that city limit sign. Freedom is a ghost town, the air's thin and dry. Freedom is a ghost town, the Greyhound passes by. Trying hard to get here, they're looking for a clue. But freedom is a ghost town and there's nothing here to do. Say, hey, nothing here to do. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, here's one of my tunes that goes towards the Luddite side of me, I guess. Whatever. There's an old faded photograph of the field at Kitty Hawk that day. Looks like someone held a sign up high, saying, Orville, there's a wiser way. Wilbur might have had to call the cops, make the fellow take his sign away. In an old faded photograph of the field at Kitty Hawk that day. Long ago, the forecast was bright. Now it seems there may be turbulent weather ahead on da-da-da-da-da-da. I blew the words. Here it is. You know, coming right down the finish line, and yeah. What can I say? You got the vision so far, right? across the North Dakota plains today. See the black snake wind its way. Cops were there to make 'em go away. All the tribes fighting oil that day. Oil so airplanes can fly today. Oil so truck wheels can turn today. Path of progress plans to stay on the North Dakota plains today. Long ago there were blue skies ahead. Now it seems there may be turbulent weather, turbulent weather, turbulent weather ahead. Did they really improve the world? These creators from yesterday, their inventions are here to stay. But now with a price to pay, was there ever a moment in time someone knew how the cards might play? Someone holding a sign up high on the field at Kitty Hawk that day. Someone holding a sign up high saying, Orville, there's a wiser way. Announcement for pre-flight passengers at gate 16. Flight 203 has been canceled. Pilot is claiming he's had a change of heart. Says he's no longer going to burn jet fuel. Security's on its way to the scene. But they can't find gate 16 because the lights have been turned off. Airport electrician's being held in custody. Says he's no longer going to burn electricity. Passengers are advised to remain centered. Practice mindful breathing. Thank you. So, yeah, the plane took a few nosedives there. I lost a few words on it. But, you know, people are different about lyrics. You know, like Gail, she's got a good head. She has them right there. She said she saw Joan Baez doing it. Now she feels justified doing it, you know. We're all getting there so that we space out. So that's a smart strategy. And then, you know, and then you got people like Dylan who just stand up there still, you know, at 84, and he just goes for an hour and a half with lyrics. He never spaces, you know, who knows where he is. But I'm in the worst position because I've got this, my lyrics are all here, but they're in the guitar case. So somehow by having them with 10 feet of me, I think that I'm safe. But that's a dumb way to go. But hey, I'm glad you're all enjoying this because I know a lot of you are activists and you like boots on the ground songs. And it's nice to just goof off and dream and think about some things that are. So, speaking about thinking about some things that are. This doesn't strike me as an Elvis crowd, but you know, we'll see. This isn't about Elvis anyway. How about Elvis's brother? You never hear about him. Never made Wikipedia. Never made the Hall of Fame. Only Elvis's brother, but he's a heavy all the same. Twins born in Mississippi, grew up in Tennessee. Folks came around to hear them give you shivers harmony. Run bound for the bright lights, one complete obscurity. Now people say your direction all depends on your goal. And if you wanna be remembered as the king of rock and roll, cost of running your business takes a piece of your soul. Soon they packed the local dance hall, gave the women all a thrill. Elvis drank it like poison, but his brother soon had his fill. So he slipped into the shadows, might be hiding there still, but he could cover for Elvis. Sounded just like the king. So when Elvis got wasted, they got his brother to sing. Folks couldn't tell the difference, no one noticed a thing. So if you're going to Graceland, tell the grave guard hi. He says the king was out walking, they claim he never did die, but it might have just been his brother out passing him by. You listen to my story, you guessing who I am. Never mind your Wikipedia, never mind your Hall of Fame. I'm only Elvis's brother, but I'm heavy all the same. Now everybody got an Elvis down deep inside. Or maybe he's been wounded, maybe he has died, but maybe he's got a brother needs to come outside. Thank you. Right. Thank you very much. Well, on that note, I'm going to spare you guys for a few minutes from my voice and welcome up a dear friend and her daughter. Song, are you here? Yeah. Oh, good.
Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Maybe a snake in the sand, swimming there on land. I could hold you in my hand, and I'll give you a measure of my heart to break, and I'll pray every day that I give more than I take. You send me down, where all of the broken heart can be found. And if you're found fast asleep, better wake up to the company you keep. Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Shining bird on a branch, singing a song and a dance. I could hold you in my hand, and I'll give you a measure of my heart to break, and I'll pray every day that I give more than send me down, you send me down, where all of the broken hearted can be found. And if you're found fast asleep, better wake up to the company you keep. You send me down, you send me down, where all the broken heart can be found. Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Would you give me the pleasure of your company? Hugging the girth of a tree, hiding in her canopy. Thank you for holding me, and I'll give you a measure of my heart to break. And I'll pray every day that I give more than I take. And I'll pray every day that I give more than I take. That's it.
I've got this other song here. This isn't my song, but we're doing lots of original songs here. This is a song by Nancy Cassidy, and I could just read it, or I'll try to sing it for you. Like I say, I don't know it real well, but what great lyrics. Your heart, your hands, your skin, your chin, your smile, your sighs, your beautiful eyes, you're perfect. Your lips, your hips, your fingertips can't get any better than this. You're perfect. Like the earth, the sky, the river rolling by, like the clouds and the rain, you wear love's name. You're perfect. You're black, you're white, you're brown, you're red, you're Muslim, Jew, Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, you're perfect. From your nose to your toes, even your shoes and your clothes, like the earth, the sky, the river rolling by, the clouds and the rain, you wear love's name. You're perfect. You're perfect. Wow, wow. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, man. She was going to be here tonight, but... Hey. He was folding his clothes on the sidewalk, sorting his socks on the curb, humming a tune from the summer of love, not meaning at all to disturb. When the officer came up behind him, the property manager too, as they led him away, I was hearing him say these words I'm sharing with you. Well, hello, officer, how are you? You're all dressed up in blue. When I washed your floors and I fought your wars, I wore a uniform too. I held the hotel door open wide for you. Now I'm holding the sign. I was the one who shined your shoes. Brother, can you spare a dime? Ought to be $1 by now, or maybe 5 or 10. They use the word inflation now, 'cause robbery is a sin. But hey, think about it, poverty ain't no crime. I need a place to be, but nothing's free. Brother, can you spare a dime? Well, if the future's glowing, we ought to all get more. The only thing that's growing is the gap between the fat cats and the poor. America, remember the time when I did your chores and I fought your wars. Brother, can you spare a dime? When I did your chores and I fought your wars. Brother, can you spare a dime? Thank you. Well, it's just got time for a few more songs here. Well, I guess I'll do this song. Let me just think for a second. This is a really weird one. For all of the changes it would bring, the wheel is an awesome thing. Once was a boy who didn't think so, lived way back about 1,000,000 years ago. Medicine boy learning the land, walking the way of the medicine man. Study by day all the herbs that heal, but at night medicine boy starts dreaming the wheel. Now imagine a shape perfectly round, spins on a shaft as it touches the ground. It's only a dream, doesn't seem real, but at night medicine boy keeps dreaming the wheel. Medicine boy keeps learning more from the sacred roots on the forest floor. Magical plants tell us what you reveal, and at night the medicine boy keeps dreaming the wheel. Deep in the dark a vision begins, a potter's wheel spins. Wheels of chariots, wheels on fire, the flames grow higher. Wheels of fortune, wheels of fate, wheels of torture, wheels of hate. Ships and rockets carry the curse all across the universe. Waking at dawn with a pounding brain, he's never gonna say what he has seen, never gonna let his dream come real. And that night medicine boy stops dreaming the wheel. Medicine boy time to rest your fears. Time to let the world sleep another 1,000 years. There are times to build and times to destroy. There are times when I feel just like that medicine boy. Thank you. See, I'm getting billed as the anti-technology guy, and I don't know if I want that label. But it's just that I do feel there's a moral component that somehow ought to go along with these inventions. So it's usually for a better mousetrap, and sometimes it gets away from us. I just got a couple more songs to do here. Maybe we'll just jump into this Gopher song, huh? Yeah. It's about time for that one. Yeah, so. I've been here since the devil. My tale is seldom told. I was in the boat that Noah built, way down in the hole, down among the vegetables, all the food below, chewing from the bottom up, chewing from below, chewing on the floorboards, chewing in the dark. My name is Mr. Gopher, and I almost sunk the yard. Way out in California where the mountains meet the sea. If you got a garden, then you probably heard of me. Saving all your compost, saving for a year. You plant your peas and carrots and you watch them disappear. Begging on your bending knee for everything I steal. The name is Mr. Gopher, I don't gotta cut no deal. Gopher's been around long before humans, since the Miocene, a good 20 million years. Over 30 species of gopher here in North America. They go through chicken wire, they go through gopher wire, they go through wood, plastic, gravel, sand, clay, consuming 75% of their body weight a day. Well, if the ocean rises, I'll be safe and sound. Global warming crisis, I'll be underground. Sneak attack from ISIS, it won't be me gets hurt. Whatever the surprise is, I'll be deep in dirt. And if the world above me gets reduced to sticks and stones, I will still be Mr. Gopher, I will tunnel through your bones. Thank you all. Well, this is going to take you guys participating to make it work, because these are some lyrics that I made up to an old classic about a week ago. And then I sang them at rehearsal with these guys, and they said, "Oh, that's cool, you got to do that." So how many remember a song called Little Egypt? The Coasters, Little Egypt? You remember that one? Okay, well, so there'll be a part here that you can sing. If you remember the yeah, yeah, yeah part, we'll get to it. But boy, can I put this together? Yes. Thank you. They're my cheering team. So I'll try to start it out the way they did it. Roughly the words was, let's see. Step right up, folks. Little Egypt, see Little Egypt do the dance of the pyramids. She walks, she talks, she crawls on her belly like a reptile. Whoa. I went and bought myself a... Oh, we gotta do something with that. There you go. When in doubt. When in doubt. I went and bought myself a ticket and I sat down in the very first row. Her name was Stormy Daniels and she started moving around real slow. She was doing stuff a country boy like me would never know. Singing, yeah, yeah. Turned the TV on and watched the nose on the president grow. What to my surprise, but there was Stormy on the late night show. He paid $130,000 so that folks like us would never know. Singing, yeah, yeah. His tower, we are on the ground, privilege and power trying to hold us down. Standing Rock, Occupy, WTO, looking like the boiler's getting ready to blow. The senators were scrambling, trying to swear a justice in. His history was a mystery and his alibis were wearing thin. Then right before our eyes a Gopher gets in office once again, singing, yeah, 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 yeah. Thanks, folks. Thanks for coming.